Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Crypto Mark. Let's talk some ADA Cardano. There's some insight coming about where we look into the impending consolidation pattern that we're seeing for Cardano. And if Cardano is at risk of dropping another 18%, that's the article from this morning I want to break out and share with you guys here on the channel. It's not intended to be FUD. It's just talking about a key level for Cardano in the support that we're going to look into the charts. We're going to talk about some of the metrics going inside ADA and why this is so important and give you guys my thoughts towards the end of this video. So make sure you guys all subscribe down below. Smash that like button and please subscribe down below, like I said, and let's get down into it. So this is what we're looking at when we dive into this article where if Cardano's price is at risk for 18% fall just ahead. Okay, so the trading view showing at Cardano at 58 cents, just below these moving averages. We've had this nice little consolidation right here. I can show you on the chart and where we've hit that line, right? And I talked to you a little bit about 55 cents. That was kind of the level where we've looked at. And we're just, if you look at this line, okay, I'll draw it for you guys right here. This blue line, this is where we can go back to viewing Cardano right here, okay? And then going along the timeline, you can see where we are at right now on the charts. It's very much bouncing off of that support, okay? So this little consolidation pattern, that is what we're looking at, okay? And as always, not financial advice, always do your own research and due diligence with everything crypto and financial. But this is why Cardano's at a price risk of 18%, okay? The breakdown below that 100-day moving average, that's where it suggests a more bullish trajectory, all right? However, the trading volume intraday is 47% up, okay? So now the key level that we talked about is that 55, 56 level where we drew the line on the trading view. This is this key level. If we break down from here, this is where we could see, as suggested, a potential for an 18% drop-off. However, if we do bounce off of this line, then we have a lot of upside where we could get back up to these local highs with Cardano trading around 70, 75 cents in the middle term as we look at a more intermediate time window. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking at. For me, I look for Cardano still bullish. I think that for us as traders, it's important not to be emotional. We have the Bitcoin halving right around the corner. Okay, and historically, that support that we've seen around that ascending trend line in the the pattern that we've seen from this 58 cents and above, it's just kind of what we looked at with Cardano, okay? And this little post from X, from Ali Charts, a very good source out there in the crypto sphere, suggesting that Cardano is experiencing a lull in whale activity, right? So signaling the potential for a price consolidation or an impending drop. And that's kind of what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing right here on the trading view. You can see this consolidation pattern right here. This W starting to form. If we're going to break up from here, that's where I would look to Cardano getting back in the 60s. And it all really hinges on what we're seeing in the market, okay? We have the Bitcoin halving right around the corner. And historically, these two little dips that we're seeing here in basically all the crypto, but just here for Cardano, this is dip 1, this is dip 2, and then historically, the Bitcoin halving comes, and there's always been those two corrections right before the halving event takes place, and that's where we could see the outbreak where then crypto runs rampant. But those are just my thoughts. As always, crystal balls and crypto do not mix. This is just what we're looking at in the charts. It's important to do your own research and come up with your own conclusions. But I did want to highlight the fact that how key that 55, 56 cents window is for the more short to intermediate term as we look for Cardano possibly to fall another 18%. So not intended to be FUD. It's not making it me enough to sell my Cardano. I'm holding it for the long run, right? I talked to you guys about the 2030 outlook I have for Cardano, getting up in price predictions of $9, $10, $11, and $12. That's where I'm looking for, okay? So all of this trading, if we zoom out, I know we're on a little bit of an upswing, but if we zoom out, everything's relatively flat, okay? Going back to the start, the end of 2023, this circle that I can draw and just kind of illustrate to you all what exactly I'm talking about. This is all basically this range between 45 and 75 cents where we can trade, we can bounce up and down, but for the long term for me and my Cardano holdings, it's really not going to affect me in that position that I'm having. So that's the range I was showing you. It's about 45 to 75. So that this 30 cents range, right, with these near local highs and lows. That's the range that we're going to be bouncing up and down from. And it's not enough, like I said, to make me dump any Cardano, worry, stress. It's just a correction, right? In just next week or the week after the Bitcoin halving, for that matter. It would not shock me one bit if Cardano was trading above this local high, up in the 80 cents range. So just giving you guys my thoughts. Stay locked to the charts. Stay locked to the channel. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. How you view Cardano in the intermediate term. Do you think we're going to get a pump from the Bitcoin halving? I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about all that. But I appreciate you guys all being part of the team here at the Crypto Mark. Make sure you guys all subscribe down below. Smash that like button as well, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.